41 lower on the Nifty, 10,344 is where we're at. Sonia is standing by. We have the October auto sales numbers which are coming through. More will come, but we have Maruti, Ashok Leyland, etc., which have reported. Sonia.
Hi, thanks for that. Well, so far we just have 3 companies that have reported their numbers, and the sense you get is that there is definitely a slowdown. So both Maruti and Ashok Leyland have reported slower growth this time around. Just to take you through the numbers for Maruti, it's been a flat performance this time, just a 0.2% rise. The numbers are in fact lower than what the street was estimating. There was an expectation that this would be a 5% growth this month, but that has failed to come through. The export numbers have been under a lot of pressure. In fact, exports are down almost about 17%. And even if you look at the segment-wise performance, the utility vehicle segment is under pressure. So that space, you know, the Brezzas, the Vitara Brezza, the S-Cross, etc., that segment has slowed down substantially. For Ashok Leyland too, the growth is not bad, but it's not as good as what the street was estimating. And if you look at the trend, you will see that Ashok Leyland has done much better in the past. There's a slowdown visible this time around, and that's why the stock is under a bit of pressure as well. The only standout performance so far has come in from Escorts. Very, very good numbers coming in tractors this time around. More than a 25% growth is what the company has clocked in. Even if you look at the trajectory of the domestic sales at 18,000 units, this is the best performance that they've seen at least in the last 15 quarters. So Escorts is the standout performance. Otherwise, it's been lackluster for the space as a whole.
Okay, all right, Sonia. Thanks very much for that. So that's on the auto sales. But let's get in some F&O strategies now. We have Rudramurthy joining in to tell us what he's recommending. Rudramurthy, over to you then. Stocks as well as index.
See, market for me looks very weak, and Bank Nifty having expiry today can be definitely sold, and even put options can be bought. First of all, I'm selling Nifty futures, looking for intraday target of 10,300 for the day, with a stop loss of 10,411. I'm also selling Bank Nifty future. Look at targets of 25,000 with a stop loss of 25,341. And I'm selling 3 banks. First one is HDFC Bank in future. Intraday target of 1,880 with a stop loss of 1,921. Kotak Bank is also a sell. Look at targets of 1,080 with a stop loss of 1,122. And finally selling SBI for a target of 275 with a stop loss of 288. Market has to come down in the second half.
Okay, 3 banks, all sells. That is Rudramurthy's sort of trades at this point. Thanks very much for joining in, Rudramurthy. 30 points lower. So 10,355 is where we're at.